Good morning. Happy Frigg's Day. If you subscribe to my channel and are following my Runic Journey, you'll know that it is on Frigg's Day that I will look up the rune that I've drawn for the current week to discover its name, its identity. That having followed 2 days of not having that information if I don't already know it, and to move forward. And I do that because it gives me an authentic sort of chance to question my connection to that rune and experiences, even if it's only for 2 days, before then sort of continuing the journey, knowing what it represents, and then to see how that alters my connection to the rune. I mean, looking up Perthro this morning, it's one of those situations where you go, that's just how the way I can sum that up for now, is that sort of having done the last couple of videos I've done, sort of questioning what's in the lay of Siegfried and uses of the runes, and my strong feeling that there is something beyond just the Elder Futhark, that Perthro has just got this mystery around it. It's intriguing. It is, when you look at it and compare it to the other runes, something that just has a slightly different style to it almost. There's something about that unusual style and the similar theories around it that gives some comfort to the line of thinking that there is a greater mystery, a doorway even, and perhaps Perthro is one of those clear indicators that you should think like that. I'll be interested to see how things progress over the next few days, being the weekend or the start of the weekend, and how looking into it with the identity of the rune and that now affects my experiences. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still a wise and prudent need to exercise caution and be careful. Yet if you take the rune as an indicator of fate, and that the order in which I've drawn the runes being done by fate, then there has to be a certain comfort in taking some chances, making some steps into unknown territory almost, rather than staying within some safe confines. I think it's fair to add that I've had some additional resources offered to me to look into, which I will be doing, and trying to, at the very least, make my own sense of it. I'm quite satisfied and intrigued just by everything really with Perthro, just because of what it can suggest. I think it's one of those runes that if you have your own experiences with it, it'll be really great to listen to comments on it, and I don't know, it's good to have additional sources of influence sort of come to you, and then you can consider and experience or decide to experience it or not. And I think that's at the heart of things, one of the most difficult things to come to terms with between people who explore this power. Because more often than not, someone has to be right, more so than another person. And perhaps the biggest secret is we have a different relationship, even if multiple people are speaking or in contact with a source, because you are different, because we are unique in many ways. The source is always going to be a different experience. And yet, like in so many things, we have to be idiots who take to our soapboxes and say we're right and they're wrong, because we can't consider or concede and take on board someone else's experience. Getting into rant territory, so I'm going to stop there and say thank you for watching, and it is a curious time. Please take care. See you soon. Goodbye.